Have you ever thought about why some people can change their lives in days while others stay the same for years? The same loop. The truth is that big changes in your life don't have to take a long time. Yes, you can transform your life in just one long, challenging journey. Week, which may not make sense, but small habits when putting into practice in a deliberate and regular manner can have a significant and rapid impact. Anyone can easily understand and apply these lessons. They are not about magic methods, but about real-life applications, change-making acts. I didn't believe this until I put these ideas into practice in my own life. Results in more work getting done, less worry, better mental and physical health, and that I didn't have before. If that seems too good to be true, yes, I agree with you. But I assure you that if you adhere to these 13 habits, your life will also undergo a transformation. This may be the tip you need to improve your process. Needs to get up early. Getting up early goes beyond getting out of bed at sunrise. It gives you a chance to fully change how you deal with the day. Anyone who follows this practice will notice how much better their mornings are without the usual routine. Rather than rushing to meet the deadline, consider dedicating a few minutes to yourself. You, along with the silence, are preparing for what lies ahead. This is a chance to meet. With your daily plans and goals, you can slowly turn chaos into peace. It can be difficult to wake up early at first, but the trick, many people say it's challenging to wake up early, but it's all an adjustment. Consistency. Your body may fight it at first, but after a few weeks, it starts to. As a useful tip, set your alarm 15 minutes earlier every 2 hours. Days will pass until you reach the desired time. This slow change helps you avoid the quick effect. Soon you'll understand that getting up early isn't just a matter of discipline, but also of motivation. For the rest of the day, as you start to feel like you have more power over what you do, those who have made getting up early a habit know that it's beneficial for their minds. Well-being by using the early morning to do something light, like go for a walk or even sit for 5 minutes. These exercises have the power to transform your life in just minutes. The mind calms down, lowering stress and raising thanks. The morning gets a whole new feel. The early morning silence holds significant importance as it serves as a time for renewal, is almost therapeutic, helping to clear your mind and give you a sense of. Being clear about time is another important thing about getting up early. When you begin your day early, when everyone else is still asleep, you're already planning and preparing for more time to yourself. Calmly, people who make this a habit often say that their days are more. The start of the day sets the tone for a day that is more effective and less stressful. Hours to come, which is why they need to stay motivated. This habit gets stronger because it gives you more power. Efficiency. Getting up early gives you more time to do things previously impossible, making it a habit. Imagine scheduling time in your schedule to finally begin reading the book you've been putting off. You can either leave it on the shelf for a long time, or perform some easy stretches to wake up your body. Early morning success is great and keeps you going all day. Over time, you discover that this practice aids in both discipline and personal growth. There are changes in other aspects of your life, such as how you organize and prioritize your tasks. It's important, and the path to getting up early doesn't have to be hard or lonely. I recommend that you identify small benefits that will sustain your motivation. For example, you could have a special breakfast or use during these moments to think about what you want to accomplish during the day. Connect with what you value, which will give you a sense of gratitude and purpose. As the habit grows stronger, change begins internally, laying the foundation for other habits such as daily exercise. Exercise. Adding daily exercise to your schedule might seem challenging at first, but it has so many benefits that it's clear that daily exercise is good for more than just looks. It makes you feel beneficial. Happiness and health can significantly transform your day. Getting 20 minutes of exercise in the morning is one way to start. This could involve a gentle exercise routine. You can stretch your body with yoga, go for a short run around the block, or even engage in strength training. The key to training is to start slowly and regularly, without putting too much pressure on yourself. The body and mind change. What seemed tiring and exhausting at first turns into a moment of disconnecting and taking care of yourself. The key to keeping up this habit is to change up the things you do so that exercise never gets boring. Switching back and forth between yoga, light runs, and strength train. Energy. And the perks don't end with moving your body. Taking care of your body every day also improves your happiness and mental state. It's not only beneficial for your body to work out, it's also a good way to relax. Stress. During this time, the mind clears itself of problems and concentrates on the present, making a calm and peaceful place. If you've ever felt to take a short walk or do some quick stretching to get rid of the stress of a busy day. Often, these short bursts of movement are all the mind needs to get back on track. Calm. Another significant advantage of daily exercise is that it enhances your equilibrium at work. During work and school, we spend a lot of time sitting, which can be painful and uncomfortable over time. Focusing on core and back exercises during strength training can help correct your posture and keep you from having chronic pain. It's simple for people who work in an office to make a difference by just taking short breaks to stretch. A significant distinction lies in the source of the motivation to continue doing this. You really understand that the body responds with more strength and energy. Each working out every day also makes you feel closer to your body. Thinking differently about health, it's not just appearance or this exercise helps you lose weight, but it's more about how you feel over time. You will change how you feel about your body by seeing it as a strong tool for living a healthy life. The drive to keep going comes from anew. The energy that comes with moving demonstrates that caring for others is possible. If you're still unsure, here's an easy and fun way to improve your physical and mental health. Just keep in mind that exercise is one of the most important parts of long-term health. Each day you move is an investment in your own well-being. Quality of life. By making small changes to your daily routine, you can totally change Now that the body is moving, it's time to consider health. Writing in a journal or diary is a habit that can help you on your path to self-care and personal growth. That may seem simple at first, but taking a few minutes to do it has profound and life-changing benefits. Taking time out of your day to write down your thoughts, feelings, and reflections gives you a chance to better understand yourself. In the busyness of daily life, imagine being able to talk to someone about it. Writing is all about finding someone who will never judge you and will always be there for you. It's a personal way to explore. It can begin with emotions, identifying patterns and finding clarity in the midst of chaos. It can be as simple as writing down 3 things you're thankful for every night. Over time, the notebook becomes more than just a list of daily events. It transforms into a mirror that reflects your emotions and thoughts. Daily or regular practice helps you see how little things add up to big things. Change your mood and the choices you make, for example. That days when you meditated in the morning had more things done. Despite their subtlety, I use these small notes to determine what works best for me, your health, and what needs to be changed. About writing itself a break, a chance to disconnect from the outside world and look inward. Aside from being a way to think about yourself, writing is also a great way to relieve stress. By writing down the things that are bothering you, gives your thoughts a place to relax and think about them. Writing about your fears can help you understand them better if something bothers you. Bring together ideas that weren't clear before to find answers. An easy tip. Before you go to sleep, write down what was bothering you. Every day, consider what you can do to improve the situation the next day. Can help you sleep better at night by storing your thoughts on. Keeping a book is more than just a way to think about things. It's also a way to too busy with day-to-day life to keep track of accomplishments and growth. In real life, we often forget how important our little wins are. By writing about them, you keep showing gratitude and acknowledging the work that went into reaching your goal, whether it's a business one or a personal one. Earned or a simple personal advance that keeps track of these accomplishments. This habit serves as a reminder of our strength and inspires us to move. Another intriguing aspect is demonstrating how we can solve the issues we encounter on a daily basis. One benefit of keeping a journal is that it can help you make choices in the future by looking at past entries. By keeping records, you can start to see trends in behavior that help you make decisions. More assertive. Imagine you could go back in time and figure out what drove you can make a big change in your life with the book. It gives you a clear picture of your road and how each small choice affects the end result. A way to get in touch with your dreams and goals again is by seeing how they change over time. So keeping a book is more than just a way to think about things, it's also a way to express yourself. Self-care, where every written word carries the drive for a better, and you are actually setting the ground by developing this habit, which will help you be more organized tomorrow. Pay attention to and take care of yourself in other ways, like by eating mindfully. The next step on this journey is transformation, mindful eating. Being mindful while eating is a habit that simple foods are beneficial for your body and mind, but we often eat without thinking. We eat without paying attention to what we're taking in, and our bodies don't get the nutrients they need. When you begin to eat mindfully, each meal becomes more enjoyable and satisfying. As you have a more pleasant experience, you start to notice how foods feel and taste when ignored before. And mostly how your body reacts to each bite is, not only does it improve your eating habits, but it also enhances your presence, which is one of its primary benefits. When you pay full attention to the act of eating, chewing slowly, and enjoying, your digestion gets better. Each piece of the body reacts better and processes nutrients better. Additionally, this process helps prevent issues such as bloating. Overeating occurs when the brain takes time to recognize that the food is full. During a meal, put down your phone or TV and pay attention to what's on your plate. By making this simple change, you'll be amazed at how much better things get. It has the potential to alter your perception of food. Another important thing about mindful eating is that it helps us make choices. If we pay attention to how foods affect our health, we can choose better ones. It's easier to find body-mind-body choices if you feel tired or hurt after eating. It might be time to think about what foods you eat on the other hand. Hand meals that are full of fruits, veggies, and good proteins tend to more energy and a lighter feeling. Understanding this allows you to adjust your diet to align with your needs. Focusing on how you feel while you eat can help you feel balanced and healthy in ways that go beyond the table. It can be challenging at first, particularly in a world where people are constantly in a hurry and have a multitude of other tasks to complete. Here are some actions you can take to alter this situation. Fully focus on one meal a day to enjoy every taste. Smell the aromas of foods and notice the using different colors on your plate will help you become accustomed to doing this at all of your meals. People will start to notice that eating slowly makes them feel fuller, which in turn affects others. Mindful eating can change many parts of your life, including how you feel. Often, we use food as an escape. When you know that you need an escape valve for worry or to fill an emotional void, this habit begins with what you eat and how you feel during meals. Food no longer serves as a means of self-comfort, but rather as a means of feeding others. The motivation to follow this path stems from taking deliberate and healthy care of your body. This flavor comes from the joy you feel when you give food the care and respect it deserves. You realize that mindful eating is just one of many things you can do to live a better life as you become accustomed to this new habit. The desire to spend less time in front of screens and more time on things that matter directly links to this new way of living. Things that we will see next: limiting screen time these days, lowering. We need to spend more time on screens right away because we are constantly bombarded with information, which has a spending hours at a time in front of a computer, phone, or tablet, has a big effect on our mental and physical health. Watching TV drains our energy and makes us less alert. Cutting down on screen time is a beneficial way to get back in charge of your time and, more importantly, your focus. Setting clear limits on how much you can use devices might be challenging at first, but the benefits are significant. One of the best ways to start cutting down on screen time for health and productivity reasons is to make it a habit. Certain times when you don't connect, like during a digital break, in the early morning or late at night. You can spend time on things that don't need to be done right away. Depend on technology like reading a book, going for a walk, or just being in a talk. Spending time apart from family and friends not only allows us to clear our thoughts, but also help you connect with the world around you more deeply. Over time, you will take note of how this practice lowers stress and cuts down on computer time. Poor sleep quality is directly associated with blue light exposure. We already know that being around blue light from cell phones and using computers before bed prevents the production of melatonin, a harmful substance. Setting an electronic limit is an effortless and useful way to stop this from happening. One useful tip is to turn off all electronics at least an hour before bed. Use that time to read a light book or even meditate. This habit not only makes you healthier, but it also helps you relax. You sleep better and wake up ready to tackle the day. One big benefit of limiting computer time is getting back free time for hobbies and other important things. Disconnecting from technology and social networks allows you to engage in activities. Room for you to focus on hobbies that may have been put on hold. This is the ideal moment to begin engaging in a hobby you've always desired, such as cooking, playing an instrument, or training. Spending extra time farming can inspire new ideas and drive. This allows you to discover new skills and interests that were hidden by too much technology-based socializing. Also gets stronger when we spend less time in front of screens. Instead of spending hours on social media, why not use that time to talk to or call people in person? The more in-depth and meaningful conversations we can have with the people who truly matter, turn off all tech distractions and pay full attention to the people around you. We feel stronger when we can talk to each other without technology getting in the way. It truly connects people and makes them feel great emotionally. Interaction that gives us energy and motivation to keep up good habits like cutting down on screen time, but is just one of many things you can do to make your life more peaceful and productive as you take a break from technology. You make time for more beneficial activities, such as reading every day, which we'll look at next and which can also be a strong ally in this daily reading for self-care. Reading every day is like opening the door to a new world every day. It's amazing how much this simple act can change your life. Making a habit can help you learn new things and improve your language. It can also help you relax after a busy day at work or at home. A fiction that takes the reader to worlds made up by the author, or a non-fiction book that gives you new ways to look at life every day, sparks your creativity and encourages you to keep reading. I learned that if you don't already read every day, start with a light book like a romance or a thriller. This book on personal development will motivate you to progress. Reading is more than just a way to pass the time. It's also in storytelling or learning new things is a wonderful way to improve your physical and emotional growth. Books like these encourage readers to think about different situations and points of view, which makes them more empathetic. You could read The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz or Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. Great examples of works that not only teach us something useful, but also make us want to change the way we do things every day. We do things and how we act. Regular reading of this kind might be what you were looking for. Along with making you more empathetic, it can help you stay motivated in tough parts of your life. Knowing that daily reading can also be a mental refuge in the midst of reading is a way to clear your mind in this always connected world. Get things in order, even if it's just for 20 minutes a day. Reading a book gives you a moment of you can engage in introspection and rest away from the stresses of everyday life. Imagine ending the day with, there are songs or light novels that can calm you down and help your mind slow down. Getting the body ready for a good night's sleep is another big benefit. By reading every day, you can improve your brain power. When you read regularly, you can train your brain to take in and process knowledge faster, which makes you more agile. A better mind, ability to focus, and even better memory for people who are looking to get better at a certain skill. Non-fiction books or guides on interesting subjects are good ways to learn useful things, and of course the more you read, the more fun it is. Making reading a requirement turns into a cycle of constant drive, and learning how to incorporate this habit into your daily life might be simpler than you think. Setting aside a certain amount of time to read seems like a beneficial model. You can also bring a book with you and use it right after you wake up in the morning or immediately before bed at night. I take small breaks during the day, such as during a coffee break or while riding the bus to read a few pages. Pages over time. Reading every day will become a normal part of your life, They not only provide inspiration and motivation, but also provide a wealth of information, is useful in many areas of life. So reading every day not only broad horizons, not only encourages the reader to live a healthier and more conscious life, but also encourages them to do so. This habit fits right in with the need to promote digital disconnect. A better relationship with time, attention, and talking about cutting ties is needed. Digital detox benefits are the next topic on our trip. Difficult as it is, digital detox can be one of the best things you can do for yourself. We live in a connected world where notifications and information are constantly bombarding us. It may seem difficult to turn off your electronics, but this is a very important thing to do. Take a step to regain your focus, reduce your stress levels, and reconnect with your true self. It's a good idea to set aside specific times of the day or even the weekend to completely disconnect. Recover mental and emotional energy. Imagine spending a few hours without your cell phone, emails, or social networks. By turning off your electronics and focusing on the moment, you thus make room for deeper and more meaningful things. Instead of looking through endless social media feeds, why not use that time to connect with the people around you? Taking the time to really talk to your family or friends without any other things going on are important for emotional health but are often overlooked because people spend too much time online. Say during meals, try turning off all of your devices and focusing on the present moment. To talk and enjoy the company of those around you, these small measures. Small things can make a big difference in the quality of your relationships. Taking a break from technology also offers significant benefits. Eliminating text and message distractions boosts productivity. Focusing on key task questions improves significantly. Why not try deep work involves setting aside a specific amount of time to focus on a task without any external distractions. The Pomodoro technique can help with this. You work without stopping for 25 minutes and then take a short break. Take a short break and enjoy the feeling of having time to do nothing but that. Being able to avoid using technology as a distraction is a genuine source of motivation. ALS also encourages getting back together with tasks that don't involve technology. For example, think about how you can use this time to get back into old hobbies or learn new things, new hobbies. Maybe now is the best time to get back into reading, drawing, or practicing You can play sports or just walk in the woods without your cell phone getting in the way. Taking a break from computers for a while lets your mind rest and recharge. Inspiration, often to help your talent grow in ways you might not have thought possible, appears just when things are quiet and there isn't a lot of information trying to get your attention. Cutting yourself off from technology is another great way to better manage your own time. When you aren't distracted by technology, you start to notice that time goes by more quickly and efficiently. Instead of, you feel like the day went by quickly. You're in charge and enjoying each moment with more presence. Digital detox is actually a way to get back in touch with yourself and make your life more balanced and important. Routine. This time to connect with yourself makes room for other healthy habits like meditation, which we will talk about next. Next, let's talk about meditation. Meditation is a young habit that, keeping things simple, can completely change how we deal with everyday life. Setting aside a few minutes to relax is like giving your mind a breather when it's full of worries. By clearing your mind of to-do lists and racing thoughts, meditation can help you find peace. Peace where the problems and worries of daily life can be seen more clearly and with less weight. For those who, if you've never tried it before, spending just 5 minutes a day can instantly improve your mood. Imagine a day when, instead of chaos, guides you, fostering a sense of focus and control. Meditation is good for a lot more than just relaxing. Regular practice facilitates concentration, resulting in increased productivity. Over time, you will find that you will feel less like you are always running against time. Meditation helps you become more calm when bad things happen, as it prevents the mind from learning to fight them. On the surface, a simple idea for people who are just starting out is guided meditation. Apps such as Headspace and Insight Timer offer these features. With these tools, you can. Routines lasting 5 to 20 minutes are effective for establishing a rhythm. Meditation is an important part of daily life because it helps people deal with stress. Deep effect on how we relate to ourselves by letting us connect with the right now. You start to pay more attention to your feelings and thoughts without judging them. Self-observation increases our awareness of our emotions at various times, enabling us to make better decisions. Make decisions that are more thoughtful and less impulsive. What's even more interesting is that the more you practice, this mental clarity carries over to other parts of life and motivates people to take more. In line with your purpose and health, meditation is also a great way to feel more grateful. Consider a meditation where the focus was solely on breathing. For a few minutes, you don't think about anything else but the air going in and out of your lungs. This simple practice helps me feel calm and thankful for something else. It's as fundamental as breathing, and gradually you begin to give it the same full attention. Compared to eating, working, or even talking, the result is a greater. We should value the little things in life and live with more purpose than care. People who already meditate may find trying out new methods an interesting way too. Besides focusing on breathing during meditation, keep growing. These mental exercises involve visualizing yourself achieving a goal or overcoming an obstacle. I appreciate